This is the Fujifilm Instax SQ1. Instax SQ1, as the name says, square format camera, prints out beautiful square pictures instantly out the top. This came with 2 packs, or at least the twin pack of the film, which gives you 10 exposures per pack. 10 shots, man. Only 10 shots. Do you know how hard it is for me, a serial snapper, to only have 10 shots to fire off? That is crazy. It's like choosing between my children. And 90% of the time, because this little eyepiece is so tiny, you're not getting a proper representation of what your frame is looking like. So you kind of shooting blind. Sometimes it's even worse than shooting blind, because at least when you're hitting a selfie on this, you have the mirror on the front, so you can frame up your shots nicely. When you're shooting this way, there's nothing, no LCD. You only have that little eyepiece to look through. And if you maybe get your eye at the wrong angle, you're not seeing it. See, I was trying to take a picture of my dog and she came off left of the frame. So given all of these challenges when it comes to shooting instant film, what are the benefits? The fun novelty factor. So let's talk about analog photography in our digital world. Taking the time to line up a specific shot to use up one of those precious few exposures is a completely different idea to photography than what we're doing now on a mobile device. You have to take your time with this thing. You have to make sure that you're hitting your eye correctly on that eyepiece, or else you don't know what you're shooting. You have to judge your moment correctly. It's not about posing, it's about getting those candid shots, but in a way that they can stay static. So on the plus side, there's this lovely, and it's actually quite powerful, flash, which resets in 7.5 seconds to help you freeze those moments in space. Downside of that is when you click it all the way over into selfie mode, then that flash is only strong enough to illuminate the person in front. So I was trying to take a couple of pictures with my family behind me and it just wouldn't. You have a light sensor on the front to just judge the ambient lighting, so you're getting nice, crisp, clear exposures most of the time. If I was a better photographer, I could have maybe gone out, done a few practical effects and got really exciting images. But it turns out I'm not a great photographer, but this sort of camera can turn me into a great photographer. I'm a good mobile photographer, but this can turn me into a great photographer. Just because the mindset is different when you're going about this. You have to consider every frame that you're shooting, which kind of goes against what the marketing is saying about this. Marketing is like, this is for those fun moments with your friends, candid snaps, all about the selfie vibes. This is not that. This is you going out, snapping a moment in time, and it's gone forever. The only evidence of that moment is the printout that you're getting. And that's not even digitized. That's an analog picture. I'm not a good enough photographer to take advantage of this sort of device, but it is a fun way to improve my skills. The lessons I'm taking from the Instax SQ1 is to slow down and be more deliberate with my photography. In today's world, it's very refreshing to take a minute, consider the frame, fire the shot, hoping that I got it right the first time. Smartphone and digital photography makes us lazy.